Hi, you're face to face with Shell, and I hope everyone's doing okay out there today. I've got to be honest, the last couple of weeks haven't been the best regarding my MS. There's been quite a lot of things going on, and I haven't been the best, to be honest. But anyway, it will pass. I did get a little scare. My left eye, I woke up one day and the vision was a bit blurry. Now, straight away, I jumped to the conclusion that it was to do with my MS. I had looked up Dr. Google and online, and it did say that yes, that there can be vision problems with MS, and I did know that. I had done some research on it. So I had myself convinced that this was my primary progressive MS progressing. Just happened to be that I had a routine appointment through at the Anne Rowling Clinic through in Edinburgh regarding the trial that I'm on. Well, I'm not on the trial meds, but they're still keeping track of what's happening with me, which I'm so grateful for. So it was a big appointment, which is quite a few hours of testing and an MRI scan. I've seen lots of different people, as I usually do, but a couple more than what would be normal because of the vision problem, and they were not concerned at all. They didn't think it was anything to do with my MS, which was a huge sigh of relief. And actually, a couple of days before, I went to my osteopath. Now, he's got a broad band of knowledge, and he said he didn't think it had anything to do with my MS because I actually have a small lump on my eye. And he said, it's actually on your eyelid, it isn't on your eye. He'd done a couple of tests with me. And he thought it might have been an infection, but he said, obviously, go to your appointment, see what they say. So they all ruled out basically anything neurological going on. The next day, I had an appointment with the Optician in Stirling, Vision Express, who were absolutely amazing with me. Everything is wheelchair accessible, and they took photographs of my eye, and he reassured me that there was nothing at all going on with my nerve connecting to my brain, and he actually showed me. And I'm going to just put up a short video, and he said where it dips, it should be dipping. If it wasn't, if it was raised or filled in, there would be, he would think that would be something neurological, but it's not. So I'm going to show you now the short video.
There you go. So.
And here's a couple of pictures. So it was a huge relief. Now, what he told me to do was, he turned my eyelid inside out, and he said, yeah, what it is, you've got a cyst on the inside of your eye. And he said to buy, one of these things you put in the microwave, they're wheat filled, and to put like a hot compress on my eye and just to rub it gently, and hopefully that would take it away. It hasn't as yet. I was hoping by the time I did this video that it would be away, but it isn't. So I'll go back to the opticians on Saturday, so a couple of days, and we'll see what it has to say, but I will keep you updated. My main point in telling you all this is not to just jump to it's MS related, which I did do. And my mum had actually said, just wait and see, it might not be MS related, and I was convinced it was. And I got myself in a bit of a state thinking this was my eyesight getting affected. And Chris always says to me, let's deal with what we know, and let's not panic until we do know what we're dealing with. And even then, let's not panic. Let's see what we can do. So that's why I'm telling you, I know it is very easy for other people to say, don't panic, let's take one step at a time. I did panic. I didn't take one step at a time at first, because I was like, oh no. But that's why I'm sharing my story with you. Not everything is related to MS. Thank you so much for watching, and a massive shout out to my subscribers. And if you haven't already, it'd be great if you could subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. Also be great if you could give me a like, a thumbs up and a share. I'll put links in the description to my website. You can head over there where you'll find lots more information, help, photographs and advice. And also links to the Anne Rowling Clinic in Edinburgh and the opticians that I attended in Stirling. If you're local, I would highly recommend them. Really friendly, very professional, and a massive shout out to them, because between the Anne Rowling Clinic and Vision Express in Stirling, you certainly did put my mind at ease. Thank you once again. Stay safe, stay strong, and we'll chat soon. Bye.